some reading here in just about a moment. Get my tea together. Let's see. Trying to get the camera together too. How you guys doing tonight? This is going to be really nice. We're going to get serious. But not serious, but be some readers. Some Book of the Month Club guys. Give me one moment. I've got my tea that's brewing. And I'll have a joiner or two here. Thank you so far for whoever has joined. Kyle Fish. God, my day was beautiful. It truly was, Kyle. Thanks for asking, too. I hope yours was. Give me 1 minute. You guys hear that whistling in the background? You know what that means. Whistle while you work. Pops is not a jerk. Captain Weenie split his beanie. Now we'll all get to work. Whistle while you work. We know Pops is not a jerk. Here we go. Here we go. Sue. I have not looked in your box any further yet, Sue. No, I have not. We reached in there this morning, pulled out another couple of boxes of tea. Beautiful boxes of tea. Hi, Ree. Hi, fam. We're going to wait till a few people join. But before they do, or as they do, Michael, how you doing? Sue! Yeah, beautiful box. We're giving that away all week. Jason, I'm so proud of you right now. I want to burst. I want to pop open, seeing how you're growing. There, oh, my silly motherboard. Seeing how you're growing, Jason, and you're taking off on your myco journey. You're really getting in there. The minute I know that somebody's pressure cooking their own grains, they're in the game. I mean, you're in the game when you're doing Uncle Ben's and getting it going, because then you know what you're starting to get a nice taste for it and get some containers going. But when you spend a day pressure cooking and you get that smell when you open that pressure cooker and that smell goes through the house, it smells like a brewery. You're in the game, man. Your Michael is on. Tell me who agrees with that. We're going to read quick, but who agrees when they get that PC smell? Tell me about it. PC smell happiness? Is the PC smell happiness? Chris says yes. Who says, oh, I'm sure, come on, we got it, that smell, the smell, oh, my friend. It's making your mouth water. Popcorn in the house. Oh, God. Boop. Especially in the winter. In the winter, I like to run PC all day long. I don't even need to run my heater. The steam heats the house. Cody will get you a PC. Whoever doesn't have PCs, we already figured that out. We got to get people PCs out here in the group, didn't we? When we had a PC run one time recently, we'll have another one of those soon. Everybody smells like smiles. Masters Mix smells rich too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I got off on that, but I love the smell of grain. So that's why I got off on it, because I'm hearing, and then if Eric joins us soon, it brings back memories of summer running. It does. See, those Texas girls play in the grass. California girls didn't play in the grass. They went to the mall. Gag me with the spoon. Yeah, but you guys are all playing tipping cows. Good evening, everybody. Did you bring your books tonight? We're going to get serious pretty quickly. I'm glad that there's a few of us here, because I do have one thing I want to say. Gosh, I'm glad most of us are here. I tried to be Mary Poppins. You look like you would be Mary Poppins. Get a little umbrella, and you get your little outfit on, your little nanny outfit. You're good. Austin, be here till I'm doing a cliffhanger. It's the wife. Oh, yes, Windows. Well, you be as part of I want you as part of the cliffhanger, but I have a cliffhanger for you guys for tonight. Well, it's for tomorrow. I'm going to have a public admission of popness tomorrow morning at tea, okay? Yes, pops. Oh, cat, scent, gone. Poof, out. So did you guys hear that? There's going to be a public admission of popness. I have a dirty stain on my wall, on my street, and I have to clean it up. So tomorrow morning I'm going to clean it up with you guys. Public admission of popness. I made a pop. I pop. I got to clean up my pop. So you guys will be here tomorrow morning to hear me, watch me clean. Bloop, 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 clean it up, bloop. Wipe it up, make it go away, fix it, mend it, and then that'll be happy, right? And then once we do that, we move on. I'll tell you why. Who was it I was talking to today? Who was it? I had something like, I was like super wise today. I was like a wise guy today. I was wise today. What was it I was saying? I gotta grab my other phone and read. Let me think about that. Because it was wise. Basically, you know what I'm telling somebody? You live in the moment, one moment at a time. One moment at a time. Seriously, when we think we're into the next moment, we're already living in the past. Why am I on turtles? I was giraffes last month. This month it's turtles. All of a sudden I think turtles are cool because they get it done. Turtles absolutely get it done. They grind. They make it happen. Everybody else racing around, bloop, 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 and half the time aren't getting it done. Turtles, blue, 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 blue. Last month there was giraffes because we're tall and dignified, and this month we're grinding. Turtle power. Turtles are determined. That's most of us, I think, are more turtles. Think of the steps they're taking. If I stop, I'm gonna have to get all that power to get going. They don't stop. They and then at the end of the day, it only takes 20 days from the time you start a tub to the time you get fruit. You tell me another guy out there that can do something in 20 days. They walk with purpose, right, Trist? Trist, what are you doing here? Hey, pal, hey, love you, bro. Trist, I'm all of a sudden see you. 20 days. You plant one, you've got fruit in 20 days. Boo, 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 boo. I'm in love with turtles right now. You know another thing? It just hit me. I think it's because Trist is here and he's a poet, so I'm going to think poetically all of a sudden. Turtles don't take anything personal. You know why? They got the shell on them. It just bounces right off them. Boop, the big deal. That didn't hurt me. Big old thick shell. Jogging along, don't even have the armor on me. I carry it with me. Wow. Can't hurt a turtle. Wow, that's pretty cool. And you know the other thing? We're going to do it now. We'll read. We'll read it now. I think the turtles do their best every day. I think a turtle does its best every day to get through the day. I don't think a turtle takes the day off. If it did, it'd die. We take days off all the time and we do stuff that's not our best all the time and we get away with it and all of a sudden we program ourselves, we don't have to do our best. We don't have to turtle it. We'll be hares. We'll get it done like a rabbit. We'll get the job. We'll spend 2 days at it. And well, we don't understand why we're not really good at it. And meanwhile, there goes the turtle passing us by. Boop, boop, boop. Fast turtles, slow turtles, all speed turtles passing me by. Meanwhile, I'm like taking naps. I'm like, oh, I'll do a sprint. There go, I'm not fast turtle, a slow turtle. But always a turtle are going to pass me by. You ever notice that? Seriously. Look around. Turtles passing you everywhere. We're on page 78. Gonna get started. Who wants to get started? Or do you guys want me to talk about turtles? Turtles passing you by because they're plodding away one step at a time, one tub at a time. Boop, boop, boop. What are we doing? I'm sitting on the couch, but then I'm going to get up and I'm going to do it for a minute, and then I'm going to sit down, and I don't understand how come I'm not ahead of the turtle. That's who it was. That's who it was. That's who it was. It was on, but it was on this phone, so I can't read it. That's who it was. I was talking to Tris tonight. That's who it was. I told him, you know what it is? It's pace. Pace. Anybody can sprint. You know why Pops is running a big game right now? Not a game, but a good show. Why the product is good, why the situation is right. Because he's consistent, he shows up every day. A lot of other people flash in the pan. They'll be here, then they'll be gone. They'll show up for a minute, then they disappear. I don't mean people this, I mean vendors, I mean people that want to be in a mushroom big shot. They show up here, they show up there. I'm going to tell you a quick story, I'll read this, but I want you guys to hear this. Get motivated for a second before we read about doing your best. So that's what we're going to read about, doing your best. I started trying to be an IG and spread the word through IG in September of last year. Not very long, hasn't been a year. Do you know what happened in my first year? Excuse me, I started out as, I'm Pop Shrooms 3 now. We are going to start a Pop Shrooms 4. That means there's been 4 Pop Shrooms. Originally there was a Pop Shrooms. Boop, got shut down. Most people were cut and run, not us. We had over 800 followers. Start over. Pop Shrooms 2, it's going. 2,500 followers, shut down. Oh, that's really bad. Started Pop Shrooms 3. Put in an appeal. They gave us Pop Shrooms 2 back. So we could go back over to Pop Shrooms 2, but all the followers are gone. Start all over again. The Pop Shrooms 2. Now, blah, 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 plug it along. Turtle away. Turtle, 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 plod, plod. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 7 days a week. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Do the best you can. Whoops, we got sick one day last month on a Monday. Whoops. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Now I'll do a Pop Shrooms 3 because it got, whatever. Doesn't matter. Do the best you can. Looking eye to eye. To anybody out there, I don't even know who I'm looking at right now. Do the best you can. Whoops, we had one Monday off that I can think of since September. You'll do the best you can. And when you do, your level of self-respect and dignity is through the roof. And the day after day after day after day after day of doing it the best you can, you're reprogramming that crappy program that you got when you were a kid. The one you've been blaming all your life for your crappy problems. You're responsible to reprogram it. Page 78, let's read. Wait, are you guys in love tonight? I spent a little bit of time, but I'm going to read now. I'm going to read hard and fast. We're at 14 minutes. Give me, there's 35 of you. I want 10. I want 10 saying, Pops, we're in the game. Let's read. Screenshot with turtles. Pops, let's go. Let's go. Read it. Ready, Pops. Hard and fast. Free. Let's go, Corey. Come on now. Smashing, Miss Cat. Let's do it. Come on. Turtles can read too. Turtles can read. Yep, I like it. You guys are in the game. I mean it sincerely. Think about what you guys are saying to yourselves. I'm in the game. It's time to read. And that's another thing. I was supposed to read, but I'm going to say this real quick. Keep reading about Warren Buffett. I have been lately. You know why? Because Warren Buffett says if you don't read every day, you will not be a winner. You must read. Read every day. You must input knowledge, and it will grow exponentially like an investment in a bank account, how it gains interest. He reads 80% of his day, he's reading at 80 years old. He reads. No one can do that. He gets paid to read. I get that. But we can read 15 minutes a day. Who's reading every day? Who's inputting knowledge into their head every day? I can tell you a guy that is. Brag. I can tell you a guy that is. A guy that's reading 3 books at a time, and I put at least an hour into reading every day. This brain will not die. I refuse to let my brain die. And then once I get an idea or I find something out, I gotta figure I don't need to learn more about it. Let's do our best every day. Part of doing your best. Grow your brain. Make your bed, do your push-ups, grow your brain. Ask Trist. Doing your best, you're going to page 78. Okay, let's go hard and fast. Doing your best, you're going to live your life intensely. You're going to become productive. You are going to be good to yourself because you will be giving yourself to your family, to your community, and to everything. But it is the action that is going to make you feel intensely happy. The action. I just saw somebody scroll something about TVs and stuff. TV isn't even on in my house anymore, except for music. Who has time for it? Brain rot. When you always do your best, you take action. Doing your best is taking the action because you love it, because you're not because you're expecting a reward. Let me repeat that. When you always do your best, you're taking action. You can't do your best sitting on the couch. I'm doing my best. Here I am. Honey, give me a beer. I'm going to do my best over here. What? Yep, I'm the best sitting on the couch guy going. Okay, you're good at it because you're taking action. Your action is I'm a sit on the couch guy. You want to do your best at something? Take action. Doing your best is taking action, not because you expect a reward, but because internally you love it, because you want to do what it is that's going to make you do your best. Most people do the exact opposite. They only take action when they expect a reward, and then they don't enjoy the action. And that's the reason they don't do their best. For example, most people go to work every day just thinking of payday and the money that they will get from the work that they are doing. They can hardly wait for Friday and Saturday, whatever day they receive their money, so they can take their time off. They're working for the reward, and as a result, they resist their work. They try to avoid the action, and it becomes more difficult. Oh, and guess what? They don't do their best. They work so hard all week long, suffering the work, suffering the action, not because they like to, but because they feel they have to. Those programs you were given, they have to work because they have to pay the rent, because they have to support the family. They have all that frustration, and when they do receive their money, they're unhappy. They have 2 days to rest, to do whatever they want to do, and what do? They try to escape. They get drunk because they don't like themselves. They don't like their life. There are many ways we are hurt ourselves when we don't like who we are. We got a lot more to cover. Hard and fast. On the other hand, if you take action just for the sake of doing it, without expecting a reward. You took it just for the sake of doing it. Without expecting a reward, you will find that you enjoy every action that you do. Rewards will come, but you are not attached to the reward. Remember, you didn't do it for the reward, so you're not going to be attached to the reward. When we get attached to the reason for doing it, then we're not doing it because we're trying to do our best. We're doing it for the reward. They're really basic. It's so basic that we have to highlight it. When you do it for a reward, that's it. You got the reward. There it is. You got it. You got the reward. You got what you were expecting, but you didn't do your best. You didn't do it because you were doing because you wanted to do your best. You did it because you wanted a reward. You can even get more than you would have imagined for yourself without expecting a reward. If we like what we do, if we always do our best, then we are really enjoying life. We are having fun. We don't get bored. We don't have frustrations. When you do your best, you don't give the judge, that creepy guy inside our head, he calls it the judge. You don't give the judge the opportunity to find you guilty or to blame yourself. If you have done your best, your judge tries to judge you according to the agreements. You get to ask the question, did I do my best? Then there's no regrets. This is always why we do our best. It's not an easy agreement to keep, but this agreement will keep you free, set you free. When you do your best, listen to this. When you do your best, you learn to accept yourself. You start figuring out what is your best, and you accept it. Sometimes, I should be doing this, and you put this expectation on yourself that's way beyond your means, way beyond what you're capable of, way beyond what your pace will get you, turtle. Then when you don't get there, you start blaming yourself. Now you're guilty. You're supposed to do your best, one day at a time. When you do your best, you learn to accept yourself. But you have to be aware and learn from your mistakes. Learning from your mistakes means you practice, looking honestly at the results, and then you keep practicing. This increases your awareness. Oops, I know what I did wrong. I'm going to be one of doing those tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. I got to do one publicly. Oops, I know what I did wrong. I got to tell everybody. I made a mistake. This will increase my awareness. I didn't even know why I was doing it until I just now read it. I'm going to learn from my mistakes. I'm going to practice. And this is going to increase my awareness. Be there tomorrow morning to listen. Doing your best really doesn't feel like work because you enjoy whatever you're doing. You know you're doing your best when you enjoy the action or doing it in a way that will not have negative repercussions for you. You do your best because you really want to do it. Not because you have to do it. Not because you are trying to please other people. That's a big one. We're so social. We want people to like us so much. That's what we were taught all our lives. Do stuff to be liked by everybody else. Are you being liked by yourself? Are you doing your best for you? Only you even know what's your best. The rest of us look at it going, oh, man, that guy's doing great. And you're looking and going, man, I could be doing 50 times better. I know it. I'm not doing my best. Other people look at you and go, man, he's really struggling. Well, what a pain. And this person, they are giving their best. You don't know. I don't know. The mirror is the only one that knows. If you take action because you have to, then there's no way you're going to do your best. It's better that you don't do it at all. No, do your best because doing your best all the time makes you happy. When you are doing your best just for the pleasure of doing it, guess what? You're going to take action. You're going to get up and go do stuff because you like it. And I'm not saying, I'm talking about anything. If you practice doing it at your best, I could be a dishwasher. The dishwasher. And I'm not putting down dishwashers. I've been one. Be the best. Each jar that you're washing is going to be shinier than the last jar that you just put down. It's not hard. Boom. Now, you know what? I could make a cleaner one. By the end of an 8-hour shift of cleaning jars, you did your best. You wipe your apron off, you go home and go, I'm the best dishwasher that I could possibly have been today. I did my best. I left a bunch of shiny jars behind. I feel really good about myself. My self-respect is huge today. But you better not just do it one day and think you're going to grow from it. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, 7 days a week, 20 hours a day. Show up. Turtle. Action is about living fully. Inaction is the way we deny life. Inaction is sitting in front of the television every day for years because you're afraid to be alive and take the risk of expressing who you are. I'm not yelling at anybody here. There isn't a single television sitter sitting here. You guys are on YouTube trying to be better people and listen to an old man yell at you. So this doesn't mean you specifically. This means lifestyles. Inaction is sitting in front of the television every day for years because you're afraid to be alive and to take the risk of expressing who you are. I'm going to jump aside. You know who's starting to do, you artists out there, you poets out there, you people that are starting to write your poems and starting to write your songs and starting to do your paintings and all of that. You are artists. You're starting to express yourselves. You're starting to not be afraid. You're up off the couch. You're doing your best. That's not inaction. Expressing what you are is taking action. You can have great many ideas in your head, but what makes the difference is the action. Boy, am I a man of action. Without action upon an idea, there will be no manifestation. You witches know what I'm talking about. Manifestations come from word and action. Takes those two things to create a spell. Am I right? To manifest something. Am I right? And usually the people that can manifest something, usually are people that have already created the energy around them. Not people of inaction. The people that are carrying the auras of energy are men and women of action that have been doing their best. And it just flows off of you. He tells us it gets easier and easier every day. Turtle? Do you think it's hard to be a turtle? We look down, oh, the poor thing, it's going to take him forever to get from A to Z. He's looking at it and go, this is nothing. I do this all the time. Day in and day out, I turtle from here to there. This is not hard. Turtle. It's us that can't think of, oh, God, I couldn't do that day in and day out. It would be impossible for me. No, it's not. He's doing the best he can every day. He gets exactly where he was going every day. Beautiful little creature. A good example of this comes from a story about Forrest Gump. We're only 30 minutes in. You guys, I'm We're doing great. Can you guys give me 10 more minutes of reading? Give me a few people to say, Pops, we got 10 more minutes. Can we do 10 more minutes? What do you think? I'm waiting to hear. We got 10 minutes. Tris says read, and he's still around, and we got it. We're going to be good. 10 more minutes. We got 40 more minutes. They're yelling at me. I love you guys, man. Seriously, this is good. I'm getting pumped up for myself. I'm reminding myself of all the stuff that we got to be good at. We got to do our best. A bunch of us, we're all going to do our best together. Hold each other accountable. I had a friend on here, the exception, holding me really nicely, but politely and kindly, but accountable, just like my buddy Jeff does. I love it. Love it. Can't believe what we're doing for each other. The kindness, the gifts, the sharing. People winning stuff but not keeping it, giving it away, showering each other. Doing our best to be friends. Right here, we're doing a really good job of that. You look around. Congratulate yourself. You're doing a very, very good job here of doing the best you can to be friends here. Carry that into other areas of your life. You could do this. Be very proud of the friends you are here. And if you can do that here with this group of often others, then you know how far you can take this in your life. A good example of this comes from the story about Forrest Gump. He didn't have great ideas. He didn't. He was half a not there guy. But he took action. Remember Forrest? You talk about a guy of action, he was in on everything. Boop here, boop there. That was hilarious. How'd he get there? He was everywhere. A man of action, not ideas. Island of Misfit Toys. That's great, Meg. I got a little teary-eyed there thinking of you guys. So, good example. Isn't that a good, didn't he use a good one there with Forrest Gump? He didn't have great ideas, but he took action. I like that. He was happy because he always did the best he could. Didn't Forrest always do the best he could? Didn't Forrest, honestly, didn't he always do the best? Do you think about that? That goofy guy, he was always doing the best he could. And that's why we loved him when we watched him. We were drawn to Forrest. Am I not? This was great. He was happy because he always did the best at whatever he did. He did. I remember in playing ping pong. I barely remember the movie. I have to go back and watch the movie. I just remember loving Forrest. He was richly rewarded. Listen to this. Listen to this. You want to be a guy? Be Forrest. He was happy because he always did his best at whatever he did. He was richly rewarded without expecting any reward at all. He was oblivious to the fact that he would even receive a reward, the way it was written. He was oblivious to it. And he was just showered. You know what I mean? You talk about it, what a neat character. Do the very best he could all the time, front of the pack, everything, the best he could, day in and day out, happiest guy in the whole world, and he never expected anything back. Nothing. And he lived the richest life of anybody you could imagine. The legacy, he was in on everything. I've never really, you can really analyze this movie now, man. I could make a whole sermon out of this movie. Is tomorrow's trivia exactly how did Forrest get in? Okay. Am I not kidding you about Forrest? I don't know, man. There's got to be some, Tristel figured out for me, there's got to be like a whole bunch of symbolism and everything I missed. We have to go back and watch that. Anyways, Yeah, I get it though. What the author's saying, let me read it all over and we'll just keep talking. He was happy because he always did his best at whatever he did. He was richly rewarded without expecting any reward at all. Taking action is being alive. It's taking the risk to go out and express your dream. This is different than imposing your dream on someone else, because everyone has the right to express his or her dream. You were born with the right to be happy. You were born with the right to love, to enjoy, and to share your love. We were born with those rights, but we're often programmed that they weren't really ours, or we have to deserve them, or there's a whole bunch of really weird programs that start happening to us in childhood and teenage years, and then even later on, and abuses and all kinds of stuff that start really warping this. We have the right to be happy. You have the right to be born with the right to love, to enjoy, and to share your love. You are alive, so take your life and enjoy it. Don't resist life passing through you, because that is God passing through you. Just your existence proves the existence of God, and you can define God as you choose. Your existence proves life and energy. Pops isn't stoned. We don't need to know or prove anything. I'm actually completely sober. Just to take a risk and enjoy your life is all that matters. I'm starting to get this as I get older and older. Of course, I wanted you guys to hear it sooner. But don't resist. Just, let me go back. You are alive. So take your life and enjoy it. I'm going to go back up to another spot here. It says, because you were born with the right to love, to enjoy, and to share your love. We don't need to know or prove anything, just to be. To take a risk and enjoy your life is all that matters. I'm sitting in front of you guys today. I hope a little bit of a magnet. I hope just a small amount of a lighthouse, telling you guys I enjoy my life so fully, so completely. And the biggest parts that I enjoy include you guys, that I can just shine out or shower out some stuff. And then I get to go back to work and then build up the energy to still be there and make sure I do it every single day, do the very best I can, so I am an example, so I'm not a hypocrite. And that's the driving force. To do the best you can makes me so happy. And give it all away, every ounce of it. And I know that there isn't one person out there, no one, could ever say Pops asked them for something back. No expectations. Zero expectations. And guess what? Showered back. Showered out of the sky. Makes me cry almost every day. I'm showered with tears. Ask Big J, he just scrolled by it. He's been to the mushlat. Half of what's in here are just showered gifts and kindnesses. And I never asked for one thing. Refused to. No expectations. If you have expectations, you just got whatever it was that you're supposed to get. When you got it, boom, there it is. You can only be you when you do your best. Your very best. This isn't bragging, I want to just use example. Iron your clothes. Bleach your outfit. Do your best. Don't be a guy with a stain on him that we had the other day. Do your best. Even if it's with the clothes you're going to wear. And then, you know how proud you are? Well, I look good. because I did my best. And sometimes it's still a little bit raggedy, but my patch is a good one. I patched it really good. I'm a hell of a patcher. It's the best patch in the business. It's all I had, but it was the best. I'm a patching son of a gun. You can get proud of it. Everyone else on the machine, oh man, poor guy, I got a patch. Really? Look at my patch. I'm the best patcher there is. Look at it. I'm good at it. I did it the best I could. You walk around proud of your patch. Everyone else walks around ashamed of their patch. What? You can only be you when you do your best, even if it's putting a patch on. Patching something because you can't afford it. Everyone else is wearing a brand new one. Really? Mine's cooler than yours. Not because it's cool, because I did my best. You bought yours from a grocery store, from a warehouse store. When you don't do your best, you're denying yourself the right to be you. That's a seed that you should really nurture in your mind. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You don't need them. They write 1 billion books about all of this self-help. Boil it right down. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You don't need, here it is. You don't need the acceptance of others. You don't need someone else to tell you you did your best. Only you know if you did your best. And when you did at the end of the day, well, we'll talk about it. When you do at the end of the day, you go, I go to bed tonight. Remember when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to make my bed because I'm going to already start out doing my best. Anybody that doesn't make their bed in the morning is already not starting out their day doing their best. Get it? So it's not basic. At the end of the day, if you didn't make your bed, I'd look back and go, did you do your best today? I did. It's an amazing day. I did everything. Did you make your bed? No, you didn't do your best then. You did 99.9%, but you missed that point one. You didn't do your best. Make the couch. It's true. No, you didn't do your best. You did 99.9%. You don't say bars made. You guys are crazy. Let me talk here. You don't need the acceptance of others. You express your own, listen to this. I highlighted this, and I honestly, I was going to say prayed on it, but I don't pray. I had a deep few moments of thinking about this. This line right here. This line right here. We're 43 minutes in. We're going to close it here in a minute. And I'm going to do a giveaway because I love you guys and you've been hanging out with me. So, listen to this line. Okay? It's actually where I close it for tonight. I close it with this. Remember I said you don't need the acceptance of others. I'm not talking about you don't need social connection. You do. But you don't need somebody else to tell you if you did your best. You don't need somebody else to tell you if you're doing, we don't need somebody else to tell you how to microdose. You don't need somebody else to tell you, you don't need a doctor to tell you that your brain's working or not working. You know. There's so many things that you know no one else could possibly know. But we've lived this program of everybody else tells us, and we're living this program that would tell us, oh, we got to follow all of them. No. Do your best, and everything else is okay. Super simple. Remember, go back to being impeccable with our word first. And so anything that we say will be nothing but truth and white magic. Kindness, truth, kindness, and white magic, and we're doing our best. Wow. You talk about a white wizard. Say that again. Say that again. The power that we have here, and it's only going to speak truth and kindness. That's all it's going to do. It's impeccable. And then you add on to that the power of, I'm only going to do my best, and what other people think about me doesn't matter. What? That's a storm of power, of human kindness that can do like Gandhi like stuff. Martin Luther King, get out of the way. That's Martin Luther King kind of power. No kid, I'm not joking. I am not. Every single one of us have it. Imagine how powerful a group could be. Oh my God. So here was the final line. Here's the final line. Remember, impeccable. Truth, kindness, white. White magic only. I'm not talking about him as a person. I'm talking about power. We know we're beyond wanting to talk about humans. I get it. King was a human, just like, I'll be honest with you. You want me to know politics? Put Malcolm X up on one of them pedestals. There was a guy. There was a warrior. I may not agree completely with every part of his message, but I have no problem with the dignity that he lived his life, and he spoke power and truth, and he was a man of action. And he died for his beliefs. I'll put Malcolm X up there with anybody. The X-Man. I'm not necessarily in love with the idea of the Force and things that you would talk about a leader of men and women. Oh my God. And up from the streets, thrown in prisons, rise above it all. A man who woke up every day, a man of action. But don't get me carried away. There's some real leaders, and they, again, with the faults too. Every one of us humans have them. But wow, you want to be a leader? Be impeccable with your mouth. Truth, kindness. Truth and kindness, and only white magic, only deal in white magic. So I'm sorry, our final words here, and we do our giveaway. I've been saving this line all night. Turtles. I love you, turtles. You express your own divinity. Just listen to those words. Take a second, listen to these words. Your own divinity. Your inside dignity, impeccability, the part of you that's going to always do the best. Your divinity. Your Godhead. Your third eye. I don't care what you name it. I don't care. But it's your inner divinity. You express your own divinity. How? By being alive. That's pretty basic. Can't even have one to express if you're not alive, right? That's almost like Descartes, I think, therefore I am. So you express your own divinity by being alive and by loving yourself and others. That's how our divinity is expressed. Love yourself. That's self-respect. Now we're back to Pops' threes. Self-respect, respect, and responsibility for your actions. It is an expression of God to say, this is God speaking out of you. Your divinity speaks out of you when you say this. I love you. Do the best you can, all of us. We're through reading tonight. Let's go play a game. I'll be right back. How did we do, turtles? How did we do? I love you. Express your divinity. That's beautiful. Yeah. I like that. Turtles. Don't you love just being a turtle too? Turtles loving turtles. Yeah. That was good. There's more. We'll pick up some more next Thursday. We carry on with some more next. You express your own divinity by being alive and by loving yourself. Your own Godhead gets to grow the more you have self-respect. Like, I really do respect myself. I really did do my best. This is all based off of, I really did do my best today. I'm laying my head down to sleep right now, and I know I really did do my best. I did my best today. Boy, I do. Man, my self-respect is going to grow. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I'm going to do the best I can tomorrow. So tonight, I don't know if you can say it. I don't know if you'd spent today doing the best you can. I don't know if you're even focused on it. Do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow night before you go to bed. We'll talk about it tomorrow night, maybe. Can we all look at ourselves in the mirror? Just yourself. I did the best I could today. I made my bed. Did you make your bed? Did you make your bed? If you didn't make your bed, then you're 99.9%. Sorry. Okay? I love the turtles. You guys keep flying by me. Nope. Brandon, no. You guys didn't make your bed. Good. It's a good place to start just by saying no. Tomorrow you get to say yes. That's another thing. The self-introspection that you get to say at the end of the day, go, okay. You don't beat yourself up for it. You go, tomorrow is the day. I'm going to do the best I can. And then that day you do it because you're a man or a woman of action. Because you are going to act as if and you will become. That is me, just not me there. Okay? This is good. I still want to thank Hella for sending me this book, and I'm well almost done with the next volume, so I just can't stop learning and reading over here. Game, here we go. I am going to flip through the pages, and I'm not going to show anybody where I stop. I can tell you that there's 137 pages here, okay? I'm going to flip through them, and I'm going to stop on one. And whoever gets that number first, and you can fly numbers at me, but don't only put one at a time. Don't be putting 4 numbers on at a time, okay? And whoever wins is going to win 2 things. They're going to win a Blueshie pad, a good Blueshie. They're also going to win, and I hope they like this. This is ground spawn, already ground up everything. That's a lot of it. It's almost an ounce. Send this to you. You do what you want with it. I think you can cook with it. You can make it in your own capsules, etc. Okay? So, here we go. I've got the number in, and I'm going to scroll back, see if anybody said the number yet. Okay. Love you guys. I'm seeing the numbers. I'll just keep scrolling until I see a number, that I did pick. I'm sorry I just closed the book, but I do know the number. We're going to go until the actual number comes because there's only 137 of them. So, nope, haven't seen it. Aaron Pets hits it, 43. Aaron, boom, you're nailed it. But I feel like that happened too fast. Aaron, these are going to go out to you, my friend. Clear the board, clear the board, clear the board. Run your numbers off. New game. Okay, let me go get another prize. Hold on. Okay, ceasefire, Richard says. Richard, get him to stop. Richard, get him to zeros. You guys are darn funny right now, okay? So, zero it up. Clear the board. Let me go get another prize. Let me go. Let me go check the prize cabinet and see what we have, turtles. Richard, I love you guys. Okay, well, that was too fast, right, Aaron? I mean, not his fault. He was a great guest. Wait, let me go check the prize cabinet. All right, 1 second. You goofballs. One moment. I know I've got something here. Yep, we've got more prizes coming out of our ears over here. Woo. Okay, this is good. Oh my goodness, you guys are lucky. Let's see. What? Okay. The professor wants to say, you guys. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, here we go. Professor is in town. As you know, he's back from his vacation. And let's make sure his glasses are on straight. All right, let's make sure the professor, all right, Professor Drops. All right. Oh my God. Okay, so we've got Professor. And Professor's going to run this final giveaway. And Professor's extremely like, no, Cy, that's so brilliant. You know what you guys told? Cy wrote to me, Cy Research, Hella. She wrote to me, she said he needs a Hawaiian shirt. She's so right. He is so clean. He's sterile. He's completely... The funniest part of it is he completely changed his skin color. Completely. His skin color used to be my color. Alan from a hangover. Yes. Yes. Cigarette smoke. I mean, yes. Yes. And you know, who was it? Was it Sue? Who was it? It might have been Brenna. Who it was wrote because just blown away by his hair. Yes, it's a complete tan. That's what it is. Oh, his hair, I don't know how it survived. It's some polyester material or something, and it turned into an orange Brillo pad, okay? It's like you could scrub with this thing now. Oh my God, the hair is so out of line, but it didn't move an inch. It just turned into every bit of the hair is still there. It just turned into like a scrub. Like it used to be kind of soft or something. He's handsome. BJ, you're so sweet. You never stop. Oh, yes, he's a scrub. He's a shower thing. Yes, he turned into a shower thing. Oh, you guys, I love this guy. Just so you know. He's so... Oh, okay, here we go. He's pressurized. Oh, man. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'll put him down now, but he's going to do this contest. Okay? Pops, you have glasses coming? I bet I do. You guys don't send me magic glasses. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, I'll wear them. You know I will. Okay, here we go. Let me set him down. Oh, I need to tell you what. He's generous. His giveaway. Okay, I've been peeking in your window. This is so funny, you guys. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown-ass man. And I missed my doll. I was OCD'd. Where is my doll? Doll! Like, are you kidding me? He's a mess. See, I love this guy. I loved him. I was missing him because every night I had to have my ritual was a ritual. I've got to do an awkward picture with him doing some mischief and put it out to the fam. He's missing in action. Oh, yeah, he's in a jar in a pressure cooker. That's where he is. Oh, my God. Okay, it's giveaway. Who pressure cooks their best friend? Okay. See, Sue, you're happy now, right? You joined the party and now you're happy. I love you, Sue. You've done so much for us. Okay, here we go. He's going to give away We're not going to say too loudly what it is, but it's pretty clear what it is. And this is, I think, good medicine for somebody that's had the PTSD and the trauma that he has had. You know what I'm talking about? So if he's had, that was a best story last night. So you guys know how good this, certain things are for PTSD, and he hasn't actually. I haven't seen depression, but PTSD for sure. Whenever he sees a quart jar lately, he doesn't. He's scared of quart jars for no reason or some reason. Okay, so that's the story. He's going to give away a little bit of his personal medicine. Let's put it that way. Okay. Oh, you guys killing me over here. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. Let's do the... Okay, got a number, between 1 and 137. This is going to be the last one. I hope it takes all night, because I want to hang around. Between 1 and 137. You guys have already, fingers are flying. Okay, which is it? Okay, I remember now. Okay, I love you guys. Okay, who's got it? Keep laughing too. Laugh while you put numbers down. It's a prerequisite that your fingers are laughing, or your thumbs, the tips of your thumbs, something like that. I don't see it yet. Nobody said it yet. No. I'm waiting, Richard. I keep doing the turtles. I love you, Richard. You're very consistent. That's one thing. Richard's a consistent guy. That's one of the reasons he's going to be an amazing published author one of these days, because he's consistent. And that's what it takes. Look at what Stephen King does. Stephen King writes 16 hours a day, even though he's the biggest author in the world. Still puts the time in. Why? Because he loves to. And he does the best he can every day. Still don't see the numbers. Come on, guys, scroll. Let's go. We're getting close on a couple of them, but still we're bouncing right around it. A couple of you have been right around it, but you're not quite there. Let's keep going, see what we've got. Ooh, we're getting close. Couple closies. If you guys are seeing what just scrolled by, I just gave you a closey hint. 107, the dude nails it. Boom, dude. Yes, it is. That was a good one because it lasted a little while. So, yes, I'm sorry, Reed. The dude has already said 107. So, the first 107 was the winner. I think that was the dude because the number was 107. If somebody said it before the dude, but I don't think so. Okay? Boom! From the professor. And this is the first time the professor's ever given away. Ceasefire, Richard says. This is the first time the professor's ever given away from his own stash, his own personal medical stash. So that you should feel honored for that. So we have the two giveaways. We had this one for the first person. I've already forgotten who won. And then the second person, we know it's Deuterino. And professor's hoping that helps you with your, motivates you as you continue to grow as a poet, my best friend, pal. Okay? Anybody have anything they want to talk about? No, let's go. 63 minutes, we're late. Press the likes button. I love you guys. Trist, I'm glad you were here tonight, man. You're not always with us, and I love you, kid. Thanks for being here. So, we got 20 minutes left, do we? Do we have 20 minutes? You guys are like hour and a halfers? I thought we were at 10. I thought we went till 10. We go to 10:30? Is that what we're thinking? Let's do, I'm literally hiding in a bathroom from my family. I get it. You're so adorable and you want to be with us, but you got to be with them too. And you have such a pretty family, but you're like so cool with us and we like you being here. My silly motherboard, get out of the bathroom. You go get him and put him over here too. So no, actually we'll take off tonight. A little, even if it was a little, I figured we were going to be about an hour on reading nights. So I so much appreciate that you guys spend the time with us and me, and we do this. Scroll just a couple of people saying how cool this is. I know I changed my dad. Well, I changed my mom in the last few years for her too. Trist, thanks, babe. Thanks, kid. Thank you. So, let's a couple of happy scrolls. Do we got 15 minutes? Size, like man, I have to listen to her. If Sai says 15 minutes, I'm gonna read one more thing then. Okay, let me read this. Give me 5 minutes. I didn't read this one final thing. Okay? Here we go. You ready? It's 5 more minutes. Five. Because Sai said so. Only because Sai said so. And she's sort of half in charge of stuff. When you honor these 4 agreements, remember we've gone through them. We probably don't really remember the first 3 as well, but we've really been pounding away on the do your best, number 4. When you honor these 4 agreements together, I love you, Hella, very, very much. Or like you said, you're my e-daughter. When you honor these 4, and it's a deserved one. We've developed this relationship over months and months online, and a respect, and we've had transactions and mutual trust, and her sending me people and resources, and me doing the same to her, and it grows. It's been growing. And never once, I'll tell you, I've done my best in my relationship with Sai, and never once have I had an expectation, and I don't think she ever has with me, and our relationship just blossoms. Am I right, Hella? It just blossoms. We don't expect anything from each other, and I just adore her. And I have that same relationship with so many of you. It's just beautiful. We don't have to have that. There, she says, admits it, and she's not a BSer. It's just absolutely the way it is. Love it. When you honor these 4 agreements, I'm kind of just stunted on that thought right there. Like, I have no expectations other than just to be like really kind and loving towards her from the very beginning, and her back the same. And and other people on here I have that same exact deal with. Corey, Prophet, Big J's wife. My God, you talk about a lady that's in love with her husband, and he may not even know how much. Every time she's asking me a question at somewhere, how can I support my husband? I'm like, those are the kind of people you want to talk to. Really? That's what I told her the other day. I go, God, your husband's lucky. She goes, no, I'm lucky. Yeah. Cute, beautiful. Am I right? I could tell you more stories. I have so many stories. That's why when I tell you, you do your best, 7 days a week, 20 hours a day, you do your best. With no expectations, it flows. It comes back to you. That energy is so great, you can't not keep doing it because you love it, because you want to. You can't wait to wake up. You don't want to go to sleep because you're going to miss something. Hey, could you imagine that? I'm not kidding. That's the ball of energy that gets going. The ball of energy that really, it's a magic. It literally gets going. And you're responsible for it. And it all comes from, literally, just do your best. And so many people don't even realize how much their best really is. And that's what we did. That whole diatribe started just because I realized I did my best with Hella. I did. I wanted to be her friend. And now we're really, really close friends. And we'll be even better friends because I said this out loud. Because I gave power. I gave white magic to our relationship just now. Right, Hella? Didn't I just give white magic to our relationship? And now you're my dad. Yep, I'm her e-dad. And Brock's not even jealous. Brock's like, that's cool. No, I'm not joking. This isn't a joke. And yeah, she deserves it. Well, that's another thing. You end up hanging around with people that you respect too, because you see that they are working on their own. A lady that's working on respecting herself, teaching herself how to respect others. Her whole life mission right now is to come up with medicine for women. Are you kidding me? That's a lady I like. I'm using you as a strong example right now, babe, but I could say the same about, there's 45 people here, at least 40 of you. No kidding. Do our best in our relationships with no expectations. Watch what happens. Watch the flower that comes from that relationship. Oh, you go into the relationship, you're doing your best, but you really expect something back. You expect something back. Oh, you'll get something back, but that's all you're gonna get. Just what you expected. That's it. You drew the limit yourself. You got your expectations. Sometimes not even that. Now you're disappointed. Now the whole thing goes south. But even if you got exactly what you expected, you limited yourself. Sorry. You expected $1,000. Okay, you got it. You could have got 100,000, you dumbbell. If you didn't expect anything. It could have been 107,000. I don't know. I do know it's going to be more than 1,000. You got what you expected. Oh, you didn't even get the 1,000. Sorry. You didn't even get what you expected. Expectations kill you. When you honor these 4 agreements together, there is no way that you will live in hell. The human hell that we make for ourselves with that shitty program. There is no way. If you're impeccable with your word, truth and kindness only, speak white only, for white reasons only. If you are impeccable with your word, and you have to do another thing. What else do you have to do? And, because you're a turtle now. You're going to be impeccable. But there's another thing turtles do. They don't take anything personal. Remember, they have that shell. It bounces right off them. Boop, off my big old thick shell. I carry it around with me. No problem. I don't take anything personal. Plod, plod, plod. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Turtle, turtle. I don't have to take any of this personal. Carrying around their own force shield. If you don't make any assumptions and you always do your best, you're going to live a beautiful life. You're going to control your life 100%. Nobody tells you what to think. Nobody tells you, did you do the best? Nobody's going to control you by you're worried about what you think they think about you. All you're doing is just being a kindness machine. This is what I told them. I wrote it down on the margin here. This turns you into, literally, if you do this, you are literally a kindness robot. I swear. You will become a kindness robot. Boop, boop, boop. I'm programmed to be kind. You're reprogrammed to be a kindness robot. I'll pick that. I'll take that program. If I have to be programmed with something on this planet, I'd like to erase the one that they gave me when I was a kid and it kept going through most of my life. I'd like to erase it all and become a turtle kindness robot. That's the one I want to be now. A turtle kindness robot. Yeah, the whiskey did it already. Whiskey, that's it. I want to be a turtle kindness robot. Bloop, bloop, every day. Plod along being kind. Impervious to any outside influences. Just plodding along every day. Getting better at being kind. There is no way. It says if you don't make assumptions, you are going to control your life 100%. You do your best to honor these agreements. You get to make this agreement today. I choose to honor these agreements. It's so simple and logical that even a child can understand them. But you must have a strong will, a very strong will to keep these agreements. Why? Because you're going to find paths full of obstacles. Everyone tries to sabotage your new commitment to agreements, these new agreements. And everything around you is set up to break them. The problem is all the other agreements that are a part of the dream of this planet. They're alive and they're strong. Those programs out there. Everyone else is carrying programs around that don't equal this program. You got to be strong and carry your program through it. But it's a basic kindness robot program. Impeccable. Kindness and truth only, for white reasons only. Period. Period. I don't care what they did, why they did it. She said this, he said that. I want to get into it. No. Is it going to be kind? And am I speaking the truth? For white reasons. That's the filter. That's my impeccability filter. I have an impeccability filter. Because my brain might always, and now my brain's getting so programmed, man, I don't even think ugly thoughts. I don't even think in terms of getting ripped off or conned. People have to come along and tell me. People have to tell me, Pop, you're not thinking, oh, you're right. I have to think bad for a minute. Literally. Imagine that. And for that, I'm proud. For that, I'm like, I don't want to change that. Have to. You have to be careful, but that's why you need to be, listen to this. You talk, Pop says this, I love this guy. This is why this, I use the maxim that we're warriors all the time, that we make war. Well, I like that from my Marine background, but I also like it from the background of a big heart, a heart that's filled with passion to do your best. I didn't realize that, but it was a passion. Warriors, when you're charging the enemy, you are not looking to ditch and die. It's life or death, baby. You're doing your best. You are doing your best because they're doing their best to take you out. So if it's charge time, you're doing your best. You're not going to half charge. Well, I think I'm going to do halfway. I'm going to ditch to. Really? You're the first guy to get shot. It's a funny thing. Funny thing you'll find out in a lot of situations. Usually the guy at the very front is the last guy to get hit. Somewhere the guy in the middle of the pack or the back of the pack is usually the first guy to get hit. Funny thing. Just a side note. But when you're charging, full of passion, full of a heart, you're a warrior. I charge my life every day. Oh, Trista's still here. He knows it. Sometimes he wants me to slow down. No. I charge my life. Warrior. Every day. That's why you need to be a great hunter. This is him. You need to be a great hunter. A great warrior who can defend these 4 agreements with your life. You defend them with your life. This is what I believe in. This is what I do. This is who I am. And it works. I can defend it with my life. Is that pretty cool? Your happiness, your freedom, your entire way of life depends on impeccable. Do the best that you can. Don't take things personal. And don't make assumptions. Warrior. Turtle warrior. Now you're Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles! As the Toltecs, who were warriors, by the way, this whole thing's a warrior mentality. Did you know that? This whole book's warrior. Toltecs. Warrior of the Turtle Clan. I love this. This is all coming together as I'm reading it. As the Toltecs teach us, the reward is to transcend the human experience of suffering and to become the embodiment of God. Truth and kindness. He didn't say that. I'm saying truth and kindness. That is the reward. Toltec turtles. Toltec turtle warriors. That's good. Thank you for making me go on a little bit. Not making me, supporting me, because you know I like to go on. So you know I want to go on, Sai. So thank you. Scroll a couple of things. Let me read a couple of things you guys have to say. I'm going to read them out loud. Look up John Chapman. He was the first winner of the Medal of Honor, recorded on video. He was a Charger. We know Chapman's story. For sure. Ninja Turtles. You know what? That's a thing. I'm a hard charger. Always been a hard charger. This isn't Pop's time, but just to say, I'm a hard charger. And I have found, again, I'm a big decision maker too. The more decisions you make, the better you get at them, and the more you're going to build up your confidence to do it. Same thing with charging. When I charge, hurl myself into everything that I do almost. Very rarely do I dip my toe into the deep end and see what the temperature is. I just don't do that. I hurl myself into things and do the very, very, very best I can at them. And I'll get really good at it. And I move on now, but I was the best at that when I was doing it. And now I find another thing and I'm going to learn it and I'm going to study it and I'm going to try to be the very, very best I can at it. Day after day after day, you do that, you start developing a dignity and a self-respect. And then it's easy to show up every day. It starts getting easier. After a while, you can't not show up. It becomes your zebra stripe. Just becomes who you are. And it's not an overnight thing. It's a 15-minute a day thing. Start 15. That's why I ask you to please start with 15 minutes a day. Did you do something today that you did yesterday? Same thing for 15 minutes today that you did yesterday. Have you started your pattern? Have you started it? And if you can't say yes, then start it today. What's your 15-minute thing? Pick it. Do it. At the end of 1 week, you're going to look back and go, I spent 7 days straight. From between 6 to 6:15, I didn't miss it. And I'm not talking about tea. That's a good one. That's a time for a restart, Mello. It's okay. Each day, you start over each day and say, today's the day I do the best I can. With no regrets to yesterday. Remember that you can't take things personally. Remember that? There's one of the things in the deal. You don't take things personally. That includes to yourself. Key. Or you're going to just sit around and wallow in guilt and shame, which is a form of selfishness, lack of love. So, it's beautiful if you just tell yourself that, Mello. Perfect. Tomorrow's the day, 15 minutes. I don't care what it is. Pick something. Read a book. Read a magazine. Weed a garden. Paint a wall. Something. If you can't, goodbye, my motherboard. I love you, doll. If you can't find something that you will discipline yourself to 15 minutes a day, you're going to not give yourself the opportunity to learn that you can do the best you can. Imagine showing up to your 15-minute task every day, your 15-minute hobby, your 15-minute passion, whatever word you want to, and you know you're going to just do the best you can. And when you're done with your 15 minutes, you go, man, I did the best 15 minutes I could today. This thing starts getting big. Starts getting really big in here. In here. And now you start becoming a leader. It starts getting, but it won't get big if you don't show up for that 15 minutes. I'm going to go back and this isn't a brag. It's not. This is a fact. I get to sit in front of you guys and give you this as a fact. Fact. I thought about it. Go back to September of last year. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June here. I missed one day. And I go back and I look at it, I actually have a lot of reasons I could have missed that day. That was a pretty overwhelming day, what was going on. One day. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, I'm learning I can even do better. Isn't that cool? You think that was that's good performance so far? There's better to come. If that was my best so far, isn't that the coolest part? I just thought of that too. If that's my best so far, Joe Rogan better look out. I'm just reading your guys' scrolls now. Pop Shrooms, dude's giving his prize to Ree. Okay. All right. That's very nice of you, dude. I think I might have just sent him something too, anyways. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What are you guys, what's going on in Alaska? Anyways. Yeah, Will. Will, I need you there tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock at this admission. It has a lot to do with you, my friend. So please be there tomorrow morning. I have not been doing the best I can. Let me say this. I brag, I do the best. I have not been doing the best I can with the kindness and the gifts that have been coming in this house. And I owe a public admission on that, and we're going to fix it. So I have not been doing the best I can there. So we will though. We will. Literally will. Okay? Love you guys. I'm going to scroll out. Okay? You guys I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you again for everything, especially Hella making me stick around for a few more minutes. I guess I probably did have a few more things to keep a ramble in there, right? But actually, let me let you guys, do you guys want me to leave it on so you guys can keep talking here, or what do you want to do? I'm going to shut you guys down because you guys would keep talking, and I'm going to make you guys go home. Okay? Good night, daughter Hella. Good night, Michael Lebowski. Thank you, and thank you for your kindness giving that away. That was very, very thoughtful of you, my friend. Eric, good night. Miss Cat, you go get that pot and have a good night. Whiskey, thanks for being here. Ellen, thank you too. We'll talk to you tomorrow, you and Linda. Good night, Linda. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, go on over to Discord, you guys. I will not be able to make it because I'm going to do some reading and some lab work tonight. Good night, Pops. Good night, Free. Thanks, Hella. Yeah, you guys go on over to Discord. Thanks, Pops. Exception. I love you too. I truly, truly appreciate you, Exception. You do so much behind the scenes. One of these days, I hope I can tell everybody how much you help me. Mello, I like your honesty. Keep it real. Do the best you can tomorrow. Ree, love you. I'm gonna write it down so you don't need to send me your address. But actually, DM me, Ree. I forget which one you won. Did you win? I don't know which one you won. I don't know if you. Where are they? Okay, here we go. Gotta go, Trist. Love you, son. Talk to you soon. Text me another poem. Linda says good night. Thank you, Linda. ZY, go to Discord. Richard, good night. 1, 2. Chris and Ellen, Free, Whiskey. Debian, thank you for stepping in. AK Majestic, Kyle, Jason Grayson. Man, you guys are good people. Brenna, love you too. The Dude, I've seen the Alps. Okay, Discord, they're going over there. Go on over. Jason, Ephraim, Ree, Miss Cat, Kev Dog, AK, Eric, Brenna, Free, 1, 2, Big J, Peace and out. Okay, she won the professor's prize. Okay, exception C, that's what I'm talking about. She's always keeping me straight. So Ree got the professor's prize. Okay, Ree, you don't need to send me anything. I'll send that out to you. I got your info. Okay, thank you so much for everybody. Ree got the pre-grind. That's right. That's exactly what it is. The pre-grind. Love you guys. We said, Ree's saying we love you, Mama Linda. So Linda, we're getting a lot of love buys to you too coming out there. Okay, guys, dude shares the love. Peace. Pop, see you guys at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning having tea. Have a great, great night. Peace. Pops, Miss Cat saying goodbye to you too, Linda. They're all saying goodbye to you, Linda. Have a great night, you guys. And thanks for being here tonight. Hope it was a goodie. Peace, Pops out.